Welcome. You're welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so happy again to continue sharing with you about the contents of the village. And I don't want you to take it for granted. I request you to follow me and you understand this topic very well. Because I have many young people in this country and beyond who think being in the village is a punishment. So I want to share with you always in my YouTube, in my TikTok, Facebook, and all other platform that I can reach you to try to enlighten to you the importance of the village. In the first my speech I made to you, I told you that every one of us must endure or endeavor to get a village where you call a village, because there are things that you can get in the village that you cannot get in town. So I caution you to make sure you have a village. If you don't have one, you look for one, in a sense that you can go to any village in Uganda or beyond and buy a land and call it a village. And my second segment, I told you about that when you die right now, wherever you are, they will not bury you where you are. Even if you're in US, you're in Dubai, you're in London, you wherever, you will not, even you're in Kampala, you will not be buried in town or urban area, except the few. Your body remains will be taken to the village. And I want to tell you one thing, that in the village, that's where you can be nurtured, you can be groomed, you can be, mentored. They can teach you with the manners, because they have a well-structured way of teaching people. May not be written, but it is there, embedded in our culture. I want to share with you again the one or two things that are very important. Do you know it takes a whole village to raise a child? Do you really know that? It takes a whole village to raise a child. A child does not belong to one person. If you have children or you are intending to have children in the future, I want to put it clear to you that make sure you always take your children to the village, because it takes a whole village to raise a child. Child cannot be raised by one person, because there's a proverb in our language that say, if you always eat the food of your mother, you may think is the best food ever. But one day, you go and eat the foods from a neighbor's or somebody's mother, you will realize that it's not only your mother who know how to cook. Therefore, there are things that you cannot instill in your children. But if they're in the village setting, they will learn a lot that they would have not learned from you. So, ladies and gentlemen, no matter wherever you are, the level of your status or level of whatever, let me tell you one thing: never ignore the village, never neglect the village, because the village is our source of the blessings. Most of the old people, elderly people live in the village, and those people, they're rich with the history, they're rich with they have experience. Even their tongues can pronounce a blessings upon your life, and it will come to pass. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to take it seriously that village is where we came from and where we shall end this life with. So, in between, make sure you take proper use and the blessing of the village. This is from Chairman or a man who call himself a village champion. May God bless you.